Mirrors in dreams are always surrounded by an aura of mystery and magic. They have been objects of worship and fear since ancient times, and their image continues to be an important element in the world of dreams. Mirrors are not just objects through which we observe external reality, but also symbols that can reveal hidden aspects of our consciousness and subconscious. When a mirror appears in a dream, it often evokes various emotions in us, from curiosity and admiration to anxiety and fear. It is a reflection not only of our external world, but also of our inner state, our thoughts, fears, and sometimes real dark desires. The mirror in dreams is always associated with self-knowledge and self-reflection. It's like a portal into our inner world, through which we can see the hidden parts of our personality, realize our deepest fears or desires. That is why such dreams can be especially intense and awakening. When a person sees himself in a mirror in a dream, it may be a sign that it's time for him to look at his life from the other side, rethink his actions and intentions. However, a mirror can also become a symbol of illusions and self-deception. In some cases, it warns against lying, both our own and those around us. Maybe we don't want to see some aspects of our lives the way they are, and this desire distorts our perception of reality. But mirrors in dreams are not just reflections of our personal world. They can also be associated with mystical and even otherworldly themes. In some cultures, a mirror was considered a door to another world, through which one could get in touch with spirits or see the future. Such dreams can symbolize the discovery of secrets, access to hidden knowledge, or a meeting with those forces that are beyond our daily perception. This can be both a positive and an alarming sign, depending on how exactly the mirror appears in our dream. As for the specific images, it is important to pay attention to how the mirror is represented in the dream. For example, if you see a clean and clear mirror, it usually indicates harmony in your life. It is a symbol of self-discovery and success. When a mirror reflects you in its purity, it means that you are in a state of inner balance and confidence. You will most likely be able to achieve your goals if you follow your true desires without distortion or doubt. A dirty or fogged mirror, on the contrary, can be a signal of hidden problems or self-doubt. This image often appears when a person feels lost or worried. Perhaps he avoids solving important problems, or his inner world is blinded and confused. Such a dream can be a call to clear your mind and look at things more clearly. A broken mirror is one of the most disturbing symbols, which can mean the collapse of plans, the destruction of relationships, or impending changes. In ancient beliefs, the mirror was also associated with the destruction of the integrity of the individual. This dream may warn that your inner world or your life in reality is currently in a state of disharmony and disintegration. But it can also be a harbinger of change, which, although painful, can eventually lead to renewal and growth. If you don't see your reflection in the mirror, it may indicate a search for yourself. Maybe you feel like you're losing touch with your own self, or you can't figure out who you really are. This lack of reflection can also be a sign of danger or hidden aspects of the personality that have not yet manifested. The dream of an empty mirror calls for self-reflection and self-knowledge. A deformed reflection in a mirror is one of the most disturbing images, symbolizing a distorted perception of oneself. This dream can occur when a person is experiencing an internal crisis or is faced with external pressures that affect their perception of reality. Perhaps this is a sign that you see yourself or your life not as it really is, or you are afraid to face those aspects that you carefully hide from others and from yourself. Mirrors and dreams don't just reflect our external state. They can be a key to understanding deeper, even mystical levels of our lives, a warning about what is hidden beyond the visible. With each dream about the mirror, you are getting closer to unraveling your own inner world, and perhaps even to meeting something more mysterious than you could imagine. When a mirror appears in your dream, it can be not only a symbol of your inner world, but also a real portal to other dimensions. Since ancient times, it has been believed that a mirror is not just a reflection of reality, but also a kind of window into the other world. In various cultures, it was perceived as a means to communicate with spirits, ancestors, and even to communicate with the future. The mirror was an object through which it was believed one could look into another world, see events that had not yet happened, or receive warnings from those who had already left. In this interpretation, dreams about mirrors can be a sign that you are on the verge of an important revelation or spiritual discovery. They can be both a warning and a call to be more attentive to hidden messages that come from other worlds. If you see not only your reflection in the mirror, but also shadows or vague, blurred silhouettes, it may mean that something hidden is trying to convey its message to you. In this context, sleep can be a symbol of connection with the spirit world. Perhaps one of your ancestors or invisible forces is trying to make contact with you, emphasizing that you pay attention to some aspects of your life. Such contact will not always be explicit and direct, but mirrors, as a well-known esoteric symbol, often serve as a link between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Perhaps you got a dream to realize that there are unresolved issues or emotional blocks in your life that need to be worked out in order to move on. The interpretation of dreams about a mirror can vary significantly depending on the circumstances that accompany your vision. For example, if in your dream you just look in the mirror, it may be a sign that you have an important self-discovery ahead of you. The mirror, as a symbol of reflection, indicates the need to look deeper inside yourself to understand your desires and motives. But if at this moment the mirror begins to distort, become cloudy, or conversely, its surface becomes too clear, this may be a warning. You should be more careful in your decisions or actions. Perhaps you are on a path where you will have to face the truth, which may not be as pleasant as you would like. If you see someone else in the mirror, for example, an unfamiliar face, it may be a warning that there are hidden enemies in your environment or those who are not playing fair with you. This may be a sign that someone close to you or someone you know has hidden intentions that you don't know about yet. Such a dream can serve as a signal to be more attentive to the people around you and not blindly trust those who seem kind and sincere. In such dreams, the mirror becomes not just a reflection, but also a warning that you need to take a closer look at those around you. When you talk to a reflection in a mirror, it may indicate the possibility of contact with otherworldly forces. Such dreams, especially if they are accompanied by feelings of anxiety or strange calmness, may be a sign that you are about to encounter something supernatural. It can be either an intuitive realization of something important or an explicit warning from the spirits. In this case, the mirror becomes a guide between the worlds, and its role in the dream is greatly enhanced. If the conversation in the mirror is accompanied by clear words or messages, it is important to be attentive to the content of this conversation, as it may carry deep meaning and require awareness in real life. If a mirror turns out to be a gift or found in your dream, it may be a karmic sign or a warning. The given mirror often symbolizes acceptance of fate, internal changes, or a transition to a new stage of life. If you have found a mirror, it may be a sign that you are about to encounter important knowledge or truth that will be revealed to you. However, it can also be a warning that there is something hidden or forgotten in your life that needs your attention. What should you do if you dreamed of a mirror? First, it's important not to panic, even if sleep is disturbing. Dreams about mirrors can be both deep predictions and simple reflections of your current state. If a dream about a mirror has left you feeling anxious, perhaps you should use cleansing or protective rituals, such as lighting a candle at night, fumigating the house with incense, or praying to clear the space and protect yourself from negative energies. It is also useful to work with this dream at the level of self-knowledge. Think about what exactly needs attention in your life right now and what issues still remain unresolved. Using sleep as a tool for personal growth will help you learn the lessons and warnings it brings. Not all dreams are prophetic or mystical. Sometimes it's just our subconscious experiences reflected through the prism of dreams. Nevertheless, you should trust your intuition, especially if a dream about a mirror causes you strong emotions. Perhaps this is a hint that it's time to rethink your inner world, relationships with others, or even prepare for life changes. It is important not to forget that the mirror in dreams is not only a reflection of appearance, but also a deep symbol of our inner state, hidden desires, and fears. Have you ever dreamed of something like this? Maybe you have some kind of story related to a prophetic dream? Do you believe in prophetic dreams? Write in the comments. If you like this video, please like it and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.